Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that sub button up, all that good stuff. Turn on post notifications as well so you do not miss an upload or a live stream like this one. And today we have got an emergency meeting. Me and Ahmed, who'll be joining me shortly. He's literally just probably like 2 minutes time or something that he'll be on there. We're going to be discussing and derailing and debunking the myths around Ineos, around what Sir Jim Ratcliffe said. It'll probably be a heated debate because I don't actually know what Ahmed's thoughts are, but I can just only imagine what Ahmed's thoughts are. I'm here to discuss it. It's going to be a nice, good stream. So everyone, hit the sub button up. Yes, and also that's a great shout. I do need to actually edit the fucking title for the video because that is a great shout. UAE wants Man United. UAE wants Man United. Do you get what I'm saying? UAE wants Man United. Bon this, well, have a good one. Have a great day at the pub, my geezer. Big up to you, bro. Touchline, no Donatello, no fake Baron too. Big up. We're gonna get into that though. We are gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. So first and foremost, as everyone that's watching, John, Khalid, Baron, everyone in the chat right now, everyone that's not liked or whatever, please do hit that like button up. Let's get to 20 likes. Hit the sub button up as well. We hit 1,660 subs. If we could hit 1,670 subs by the day, that would be absolutely amazing. We have got a bomber as well regarding UAE as well. Completely forgot. I did look on Twitter just before I went on this. UAE from TalkSport, from the Turk, what's his name? Turk Al Sheikh or something along those lines. The Saudi journalist has come out and stated that UAE investor wants to invest in Manchester United. We could have, and this will hopefully as well bury the fucking myths that Manchester City are state-owned. They are not state-owned. They are not like Newcastle. They are not owned by a country. They are owned by one human being, which is Sheikh Mansour. They are not owned by any state. So we can be owned by another person from the UAE, etc., etc. This would be absolutely wonderful. I'm going to fucking tighten this thing up real quick because I don't know why it's mad loose. But yeah, as before we get into it, before Ahmed gets here, I want to see that like buttons hit. I want to see like buttons and like goals hit. You see what I'm saying? I want to see you lot smashing that like button up, turning those post notifications, hitting the sub button up as well. How many likes are we on? There's 11 people inside. There's only 3 likes. Not good enough. We'll get straight into the news. And we are, as I say, going to be debunking and derailing the lies, the Man United lies exposed on this video, on this stream, should we say, of what Sir Jim Ratcliffe said. He never once said Amorim will get 3 years no matter what. He never once said Amorim is staying for 3 years. He never once said these things, but there's a lot of rivals and jumping on it. And Man United fans, we need to crush these narratives and these lies that are spread about our football club each and every single day. It absolutely winds me up. It does grind my gears, grinds my absolute gears. All these lies, and our fan base just lap it up. Go, oh yeah, look, he said Amorim's staying 3 years. No, he did not. Sir Jim Ratcliffe did not say that. We are going to get into Sir Jim Ratcliffe's interview, but yes, bomber from TalkSport, from the Saudi journalist, that from the guy who's quite credible in terms of everything related into the Middle East in terms of sports entertainment, has come out and said that a UAE investor wants Manchester United, wants to take over Manchester United. Listen, lads, what do you lot think of it? Anyways, big up to every single one of you. Hold on, this is a bit. Now it's come out. Pause. Yeah. Smash that like button up. Hit that sub button. I do need to sort this out properly, man. But big up to each and every single one of you. Ahmed's taken ages to join me. But yeah, man, listen, smash that like button up as always. Emergency meeting, all that stuff. We're gonna be talking. We've got a lot to discuss. So let's go on to YouTube firstly. Not YouTube, sorry, Twitter. Firstly. We also got Ben Jacobs talking about Harry Kane. But we won't. I don't really give a shit about that, and I don't want us to get Harry Kane, and we will not be getting Harry Kane because we signed Sesko, who's been good for us. So, major breaking: the group looking to invest in Manchester United, referenced by Turkey Al Sheikh, are from the UAE. That is coming from TalkSport. That could potentially be from Ben Jacobs as well, because we know Ben Jacobs loves going on the old TalkSport. He loves going on there. So it could be from him. Talksport really some source that is very likely to be information from Ben Jacobs or Alex Crook. Crook by name, Crook by nature. Alex Crook is not reliable, but yes, major breaking news that this guy here is apparently the one that broke the news out about the Man United potentially being up for sale, whatever, has come out and said to TalkSport, and Ben Jacobs apparently said it as well. The group are looking to invest in Manchester United, referenced by Turkey Al Sheikh, are from the UAE. Do you see what I'm saying? Who am I defending? What defending who? Surgeon Ratcliffe. I'm defending what? What has he said that I shouldn't defend? I'm not defending him. It's just if people are going to lie about him, then I'm going to sit there and have a go at the lies that they love to peddle about my football club, because we seem to not do that enough as a Man United fan base. We seem to not debunk lies and debunk myths regarding our football club enough. We allow our rivals to just sit there and laugh at us and fucking sit there and take the piss out of us, sit there and say nothing but lies about us. I will not stand for it. I'm had enough of it. I'm putting my foot down and saying we are no longer allowing these lies and the pedalness and the clickbait that people are doing on YouTube right now. Surgeon Ratcliffe said Amorim's got 3 more years. No, he didn't. No, he didn't say Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe did not say Amorim's got 3 more years. Ratcliffe did not say that. Ratcliffe said, what Ratcliffe said is Amorim gets 3 years to show he's a top coach, or something along those lines, right? He may mean he's got 3 years to win a league title. It doesn't mean that if in three games, if Amorim loses the next 3 games, he gets binned for the international break. If he loses his games against Brighton, Liverpool, and Nottingham Forest, he gets sacked after the international break or in the international break. He does. Never said he was going to give him 3 years no matter what. Never said that. He also never said he wouldn't sack Amorim. That's a fucking lie. He said they asked him. The question they asked him was, if the Glazers told you to sack Amorim, would you sack him? He said no. So he's saying he's not the Glazers' bitch. He's not going to listen to what the Glazers said. He wants to make the decision. Bearing in mind, by the way, sorry to break it to people. Yeah, sorry to break it to people. But Surgeon Ratcliffe doesn't even make decisions regarding the managers. Omar Barada does, and Jason Wilcox, and the people running the club. He's just the owner, mate. He's just the guy that does. He's just the guy that has the funds. Yeah, these guys are the ones who make decisions. It's different. Your interpretation is different than the majority of channels. Name the majority of the channels. I'll easily tell you why, but the majority of them are probably all rivals or Mark Goldbridge. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I just can read. Unlike a lot of people, I can clearly read between the lines, which a lot of people clearly can't do. Which is hilarious, anyways. But we are going to get into that. I'm just going to wait until Ahmed gets here, because he did say he's 2 minutes away from home. He's here. I sent the wrong link. I sent the wrong link. I sent the wrong link, didn't I? Hold on. I sent the wrong link, didn't I? I'm a fucking idiot. I sent Ahmed the wrong link. I started the wrong stream. That's what I did. Sorry about that. DR Sports Talking saying now. Oh, what? Don Robbie, the Teletubby. Oh, yeah. Oh, that must mean it's credible, brother. Do you get what I'm saying? That must mean what he said. Yeah. That's the guy that sold his soul, and all the people that helped build his channel don't work for him anymore, or don't work with him anymore. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a real, honestly, mate, you smashed it there, brother. Do you see what I'm saying? In the gym doing another 4 invert sesh. Why would you? I don't like doing cardio in the gym now, bruv. I just do fucking lift weights, bruv. Cardio I can do it outside the gym, bro. I can go for a run outside. Anyways, I have sent the link now to Ahmed, so he should be here any moment now. We've got 17 people inside. Smash that like button up, hit that sub button up. We're going to be discussing UAE wanting Manchester United, UAE ready to invest in Manchester United, and we'll be discussing the Ineos and Surgeon Ratcliffe interview, and I'm going to be debunking the lies. Do you see what I'm saying? You're begging to sell your soul for blood money. Motherfucker, you're Spanish, brother. Don't talk about blood money. Your entire country's been built off. Don't even wind me up, bro. Don't even wind me up, bro. Don't even wind me up. Yeah, bro. Go look at how Spain became rich, mate. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Why do you think half of South America speaks Spanish? Allow it, bro. Do you get what I'm? Don't wind me up. Don't wind me up, bro. Don't wind me up. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. What are you saying, bro? Oh, I forgot my headset.
Bro, I was.
Oh, so let me put my headset on. Do you see what I'm saying? Big up, bro. What you saying?
Bro, man was sitting in the stream here by myself for the past 3 minutes. I was like, what's going on, bro? Am I getting hacked or something?
Bro. Yeah, no. I started the wrong stream in a wrong thing. I had a mare. I had an absolute mare. I clicked on the wrong thing. Don't let TFL cook. Yeah, bruv. Listen, so before we get into the Ratcliffe interview, obviously, I don't know if you've heard this news about the Turkey Turkey, the Saudi
I've
guy, the
heard
Turkey
about
Al
it.
Sheikh. He's basically
Yeah.
saying that there's the Man United there's a potential investor that wants to invest in Manchester United. What do you think of it, bro? And he's come out and now it looks like it's come out and said, so my headset's died, so carry on. But come out now and said that apparently the person that wants to invest in Man United isn't a Saudi or a Qatari. It is actually indeed a person from the UAE. You see what I'm saying?
Is this actually true? Because I don't know if I believe this, bro. Like this, just see. I mean, the group's looking to invest in Man United and this Turkey guy. I don't know what the latest on that is yet, but this just sounds way too good to be true, innit? I don't know. I don't think this is. Yeah, bro. I see a lot of people on Twitter getting excited. I don't blame them, but I don't know. It says here that Ben Jacobs has denied it, mate. So how much truth?
No, Ben Jacobs hasn't denied it.
Oh, he hasn't denied it.
No, he hasn't denied it. This is probably from Ben Jacobs.
Oh, right. I just read the tweet below.
Ben Jacobs never denied it. Ben Jacobs said this. This is what I mean. Because the problem is with a lot of people, I'm here to educate everyone, yeah, on how to read in between the lines. This is what Ben Jacobs said. Ben Jacobs never denied this. Ben Jacobs said this. If there's a mystery investor, it's not from Saudi Arabia. Well, this guy said it's from the UAE, not Saudi Arabia. I know you can't see it. Hold on. You can't see it, can you?
Yes.
Oh, we'll try that one. There are denials from the Qatar side as well. Then he goes, well, Manchester United sources are in the dark and they deny that anything is advanced or close, but there could be a possibility that the Glazers are independently speaking to investors. I think maybe. There you go, bro.
Well, like I said, it's still
yeah,
not.
You know why he has to say I think though? Because it's actually illegal for the Glazers to do that.
Well, look,
so
like I said,
he has to say that.
Yeah, but this is a bit. I mean, this is all a bit like interesting, and the timing of it all. Yeah, it's international break. Ratcliffe has just put out. He's just had an interview about his ideas regarding the manager, and now this is coming up. I don't know, innit? Like, obviously the Glazers hold majority of the shareholders in it, like pretty much all of it. So I don't know, like I don't know what to make of this. Like, the Qataris, I think that ship has sailed, with the Sheikh Jassim. I know these guys are different, and I'm pretty sure the Turkey guy is involved with boxing or something. I seen him with boxing.
No, he's involved in all sport regarding the Middle East.
Yeah. So, like I said, if there's any truth into this year, we know how difficult the Glazers are going to make it because, bro, giving up that much percentage of a business that is making an incredible amount of money, it's going to. I'm pretty sure they've quoted that they'll take 6 billion. Was it 6 billion? I'm pretty sure, or 6 to 8 billion, around that. So it'll be very interesting to see what's going to happen. So yeah, like I don't know, bro. There isn't the sources that I'm seeing. I would rather wait until what Romano says, what Ornstein says, rather than these guys, like, the Ben Jacobs,
No, Ben Jacobs is more reliable than Fabrizio when it comes to Man United. Anyways, I did just give 5 memberships, by the way. So congratulations to Baron, Akeem, Ben, British Bulldog, and Hanno. I'm going to get some of your comments in a minute, but let me debunk this. Let me just ruin this this prick. Yeah, I know this is Catalan, by the way. Listen, you're Spanish, bro. You can't talk about blood money because you just do look at the history of Spain, bruv. As I said, why does half the of South America speak Spanish? There you go, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? It's one of the most spoken languages in the world because of obvious reasons, bro. I beg you go there and, you can't really call Saudi blood money or UAE blood money.
They're not blood money, bro.
Because they sell oil when your country literally... Yeah, tried to invade my country a few times. Failed though, didn't it? Nice try. Better luck next time. Anyways, Amorim asked for midfielders and a keeper. They got him Dorgu. They haven't backed him yet. See how he gets when he gets his players. Chills, I know you're winding me up. We are going to get into the quotes because I think it's a load of waffle. I didn't really watch much of your stream last night. What are you saying, bro? Like, what did you think of the Ratcliffe quotes?
Yeah. My thing is, there's not on God's green earth here that this guy's going to keep him for 3 years. But what's alarming to me...
Thank you. Straight away. Thank you. Hold on, that's weird. Because I think the way everyone's reacting is like Ratcliffe said he's definitely staying here for 3 years. No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He said he's got 3 years to prove he's a top coach. He gives a manager 3 years to prove he's a top coach, which could mean you've got 3 years to win me a league title.
Yeah, if you look at the interview, I was going mad, not because of the quotes, because I don't believe he's going to stay here for 3 years. The guy asked him in an interview, does Amorim get the rest of the season? Do you know what his answer was? He's a good guy. He's a good guy. That's not the answer, mate. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, but do you not think that gives you positive views that he's going to sack him? Do you know what I mean?
No,
what
but
I'm trying to
listen,
say?
this guy, yeah, Radcliffe. Listen, he is a politician in it. 1 minute, because
He said the same thing about Ten Hag, by the way, which is hilarious.
someone
Well, I'm
asked
going to
him.
fucking cook everyone, bro, because it's hilarious. When
Yeah.
Amorim gets sacked, I'm going to listen to all these fucking idiots that sat there and said Amorim staying 3 more years. No, he didn't say that.
Listen.
He never said that, and he's going to bin him off.
Yeah. The problem is that my issue with Radcliffe and his whole team, his Ineos group, yeah, including Wilcox and Barada, is that they're so incompetent in knowing when to sack a manager. Now, people say, "Oh, but they'll save this amount of money." When Ratcliffe was talking about that, his target is to make Man United, yeah, hopefully the most profitable business, right? So his objective is to get as much money, get the club back financially, right? Which is what Ed Woodward kind of did. Now, my thing is that with Ratcliffe is that why I don't understand, because he said that if Joel Glazer asked him to sack Amorim, he said, "Nah, I'm not sacking him." Do you get me? That's what's a bit strange. Like, why is Joel Glazer asking him that Radcliffe?
Joel Glazer didn't ask him. They said if the
No,
Glazers asked you to sack him, would you sack him? And he said no.
But I thought he did.
He didn't. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? Do you know what? This is where people need to actually be able to comprehend things. Yeah, and it pisses me off. How can you be so thick? England literally has English as a GCSE obligation. It is a free education. How can you be so thick? How can people not understand, bro? It winds me up, right? They've twisted that, yeah, because this is what they do. The Man United hate brigade, right? They twisted that into him saying that he won't sack Amorim. He said, "No, I won't sack Amorim." He didn't say that. They asked him if the Glazers would tell you to sack him, would you sack him? Which he sent around and said, "No, I wouldn't sack him if the Glazers said it." He didn't say I wouldn't sack him. He didn't say that. He's not an idiot. And now I didn't even know he said that bit, by the way. We did the politician answer. Bruv, Amorim will get sacked. Stop the lies. Stop the lies, people. Stop lying about Manchester United. And Man United fans start crushing the narratives. It's absolutely embarrassing. 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 The United fans suck up to these lot. Suck up to these. He never said that. You get what I'm saying? Never fucking said that. Disgraceful. Absolute disgraceful. Disgrace of Man United fans that are fucking catering to this shit. Oh, Ratcliffe said I won't sack it. He didn't fucking say that. He never said that. He never said that. He never said I'm giving Amorim 3 years. He never said that. He said Amorim's got 3 years to prove he's a top coach or whatever, around those lines. Yeah? That could mean you got 3 years to win me a title. If Amorim's stuck in a relegation battle, because if he loses the next 3 games, yeah, he ain't winning a title, bruv. He's getting binned. The thing that pissed me off was when he turned around and said, "Oh, Fergie got 6 years. Everyone wanted him out for a bit. Arteta got this amount of time. Everyone wanted him out." Arteta and Arsenal will never be the Man United benchmark because they're not at the level of our football club. When Arteta first joined Arsenal, they were signing Willian on a free, Pablo Mari. Ruben Amorim's turned up to Man United. He signed fucking Sesko for 70 mil. He signed fucking Mbuma for 60 and Cunha for 60 as well. He spent like 200 million pound worth of players. Arteta didn't do that since like third summer or second summer. Do you see what I'm saying? The most expensive player he was buying at the time was Partey for like 50 million. Do you get what I mean? Arteta weren't doing expensive signings. I often didn't have that pull. They weren't Manchester United. You see what I'm trying to say? They weren't the level of us. You know what I mean? So listen, people. Yeah. Oh, bruv, Hanno, bruv, allow it, man. You see what I'm saying? He'll get 3 years. He'll get 3 years. We'll get the money from the stadium in 6 years. All later, instead of win stuff now. What do you mean? You're not a Liverpool fan. You're not a United fan. You're a Liverpool fan, bruv. Chills. I know exactly who you are, bro. I don't know what. I don't know. I'm confused, bruv. He's confusing me now. Amorim is a scrub. Doesn't mean your players aren't shit. Didn't say they weren't. But listen, bro. These narrative and these lies, these sickening lies.
You know what makes me cringe though, touchline, yeah, is when he's talking about, oh, it took Arteta time. Look at Fergie, like we don't need to. My issue with Ratcliffe here is that even if let's just say he's playing mind games, and then if we lose our next 2 games, he sacks him. Even if he does sack him and he was doing all this for mind games, it's so worrying to come out and say with chest that we can't make decisions based off knee-jerk reaction. What? Like, Listen, what's he on about, bro? Knee-jerk reaction. There's nothing knee-jerk about not
No,
registering.
to be fair, that I hear what you're saying, but you know what I've clocked from this interview. I think he's just gone and waffling because he doesn't actually want to say that he wants us. Do you know what makes it even mad? I swear down, he doesn't sack their managers. He doesn't do that. He doesn't sack their managers. It's the other people. He's the people he put in charge to sack the managers. It's like the Glazers with Woodward. Glazers didn't buy the players. Woodward bought the players. They put him in charge. You see what I'm saying? He's not even the guy that sacks them.
He doesn't. He's not. If you look at it, right, when we won the FA Cup under Ten Hag, right, they did a 2-week review, right? If they wanted to keep Ten Hag, they would have just announced it as soon as possible. You know, they didn't. So they did a 2-week review. That 2-week review resulted in, okay, let's interview many managers, Tuchel, De Zerbi, so on and so forth. Yeah, it got into advanced negotiation and in financial talks, and then they rejected, right? So then they ended up keeping Ten Hag. They asked him, why did you keep Ten Hag? And then he said, who? Eric. And then he said, oh, he's a good coach, right? So obviously, what Ratcliffe says here,
and we knew he was talking. Do you remember when Ten Hag did an interview on one of those stations? I think it was.
Yeah.
And they said, and he literally said they were talking to Tuchel, but then they realized they had the better coach at home or something like that. I thought, of course you are, but you're not nowhere near Tuchel's level. Yeah, they were also talking to De Zerbi, but obviously De Zerbi and them didn't get along because De Zerbi wanted a bit more control. Same with Tuchel, which I agree with Tuchel, by the way. I don't know about De Zerbi. With Tuchel, I agree because Tuchel's talent ID is terrible. I mean, just ask Azir Talks if he comes in or Bayern View.
His talent ID is not good.
He's the one who sold Ryan Gravenberch. Bought in Polina. James said wanted to sell Delit. No, maybe not wanted to sell Delit. Bought in. Did he buy Kim Min Jae? No, that might. No, to be fair, that might. No, yeah, I think he did buy Kim Min Jae. Actually, I think he did buy Kim Min Jae, and yeah, he bought bare dead players at PSG and Bayern. He didn't deserve the talent. He doesn't have great talent ID, Tuchel. So I agree with them not giving Thomas Tuchel full control of the transfers. Do you see what I'm saying? But people tweeted it and said, oh, they had no standards because they just wanted to give it a go with tonight. They probably said, look, he got third in his first season. If he can get us Champions League football again, we haven't really, the manager market's quite dead. And you saw that because they sacked him, got one of the hottest prospects on the market and got Ruben Amorim. You get what I'm saying? And it never worked out. Do you see what I'm saying? So it could have been, it could have been a similar thing. They could have been right to keep tonight.
Also, if I spin it, you know, the other side of the United fans who talk about, I'm tired of the managers getting sacked. I'm tired of the cycle. Well, surely this is good news for them in a sense, because the manager, the owner is backing him, and he's giving him 3 years. I'm seeing a lot of outrage, especially from fans who actually like Amorim, and they're saying, what the hell is this? Ineos out, Ratcliffe out. But not too long ago, they were saying, what, Ineos cooking in the transfer window? They said that. What, Ineos cooking in the transfer window? So
I can't take the majority of these United fans seriously, bruv.
Bro, like
they've got some severe level of, I don't know, level of beta maleness as well. Yeah, they got a level of beta male.
Admit there is.
It's like, oh yeah, Liverpool fans, oh keep slating my club, and clearly they get turned on by it or something along those lines. You see what I'm saying? Clearly they love to slate their own club and love to suck off the rivals. That's how it is. Because I wouldn't be doing it here on this channel. I will never sit there and just let lies about my football club fucking roam the earth because we get enough lies. Oh, Fergie paid the rest. Really? Show me proof of payment, mate. Oh wait, you can't. Oh, but I can show proof of all your clubs cheating. Man City, Chelsea. Yeah, we'll get into that. But Barcelona, yeah, I can show all your proof of your clubs cheating that competed with us in that era. But Man United paid the rest. But Fergie retired 12 years ago and you can't find any proof of payments. Bit weird, isn't it, fella? Do you get what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, big up to every single one of you. What manager should you take over United if Ruben does get sacked? To be fair, we've answered these questions bare times, isn't it? You wanted De Zerbi, no?
Yeah, facts,
and
bro.
I said Eddie Howe or Eddie Howe.
Yeah, Eddie Howe or Xavi, you said.
Oh yeah, Xavi. Yeah, but Xavi's because it was the ones that were
linked to.
You know what I'm saying? They're like Xavi's one because a lot of people what's the word? Like he's like one of the names that's been linked with us, whereas Eddie Howe hasn't been, innit? You see what I'm saying? We are gonna go and get apparently we got a Turkey tweet. Is that his name, by the way? Actually, Turkey.
His name is Turki Al-Sheikh.
man put the Arabic accent on that.
Bro, you got to put the accent, bro. You get me? And I hope that's his name. Al-Sheikh.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. There you go. Wrong thing.
Turkey.
My yesterday's post about Man United potential sale meant one thing. The club is in advanced negotiation phase with a new investor. Just to clarify, I am not the investor, nor are they from my nation. I'm posting this as a fan who wishes the deal to happen, though it might not necessarily happen. Who is the investor? So who is it? Who is the investor? Obviously, I don't think you can actually say that legally. As I say, if the Glazers are not informing their own stock holders of Manchester United, then they are actually doing something illegal because they're not allowed to do that. Because Man United is a PLC, a public limited company, which means that all investors, basically, you could go buy a stock in Man United if you had the money. You go buy a stock in Man United. It is the UAE. It is the UAE. It's not from his nation. It's not from Qatar. Turkey is a United fan. Listen, bruv. Yeah, Ronaldo. I know Ronaldo's now a billionaire, confirmed. Listen, if he wants to invest, he wants to sponsor Man United, CR7 on the shirt, something along those lines. You get what I'm saying? If we can get some ex-players in that can chip ex-businessmen, etc., that can chip a few. David Beckham owns a football club. You get what I'm saying? Chip a few 100 million. No matter what, get these parasites out of the football club. Get this plague that has infested us for 2 decades out of the football club by any means necessary. And it will be the happiest day of our lives. I will be at Old Trafford if the UAE sign take over Man United, or a UAE investor take over Man United, I will be at Old Trafford with a UAE flag. I'll be holding up a UAE flag. I will become a sheikh myself. I will wear the I don't know what it's called, whatever the clothing's called. Yeah, I'll be wearing that. Yeah, I will be. Today I feel Qatari. I feel UAE. I don't know what are they called UAE. What are they called? Because Qataris are called Qataris. Saudis are called Arabs or Saudis.
Yeah, UAE is Arabs. The Arabs.
Oh, just Arabs. Oh,
Arabs,
cool.
yeah. UAE is Arabs, yeah.
Ronaldo did say he wanted to buy United one day. Did he actually say that? And he can afford it. He owns 34% of Al Nassr. Listen, he can't afford Man United. Man United is worth infinitely more than Al Nassr. He's only just turned a billionaire now. But one day, bruv, Ronaldo will know what he's doing, bruv. You get what I'm saying?
I wouldn't give the power
to the Night Kits. Oh, stop it, man. Stop it. You're getting my hopes up and it's going to come crashing down. Do you get what I'm saying? Try to stay level-headed. He
also said that as well, like in the post, my yesterday's post. He said, I'm posting this as a fan who wishes the deal to happen, though it may not necessarily happen. So like I said, if this doesn't happen, then I'm going to be fuming, bro, which is why I'm going to wait and see. Because like I said, if we do get owned by these guys, bro.
It is so over for all of you. Oh, let me tell you now. It is so over. If we get that Arab money, mixed with the Man United money, mixed with owners that know what they're doing and ambitious owners, it is so over. You see Liverpool, Hassam, you can take your 21. You can take your 21. You can get 21. Don't worry, bro, because we'll just go and win 10 in a row, bro. Yeah? You think Man City doing 4 in a row? You think that 4 in a row was something different? Wait till we do 10 in a row. Yeah? We will destroy and conquer. We will have world domination if we did that. The only reason we haven't had world domination, I think if we didn't have the Glazers and we had competent owners, we would have had at least another 5 league titles and 2 more Champions Leagues, personally. Obviously, we've also got cheated out of league titles. You know, Chelsea, Man City, and Barcelona Champions League. Cheating clubs, cheating scum, but whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? There'll be no justice served, apparently not. Unless, hopefully, fingers crossed, one day that Barcelona, the courts come knocking and I get my 2 Champions Leagues back. But until that day happens, and Chelsea should be stripped of their titles for admitting to cheating, etc., etc. You have to be born into Sheikh. They're like a tribe. Turkey, Al Sheikh just tweeted again. Yeah, I know we just got it up, bro. Big up, bro. We'll buy like 10 players in January just to get rid of half of them in the summer under UAE. Yeah, no, bro. What we will do, they will fuck it. Do you know what they'll do as well? I swear down. Yeah, they'll be like Saudi, right? Yeah, I can't do an Arab accent, right? But they'll be like Saudi. Yeah, listen, right. So we got this overweight fat prick Luke Shaw who loves McDonald's. Yeah, he's on 150 bags a week. Yeah, you know what to do. Luke Shaw, we've got 250k a week here at Saudi, 40 million pounds. Go live there. You know, Luke Shaw's actually Muslim, I'm pretty sure, as well.
No, I don't think he is.
No, I swear down. I remember someone saying it, and I searched him on Google and it said he's actually Muslim.
No, it's only Jed Spence. It's only Jed Spence. It's only Jed Spence who's the Muslim English player. I don't think Luke Shaw is.
No, but that's what I'm saying because I swear someone told me Luke Shaw is, and I searched up on Google once. Water Shaw actually is.
Oh, Luke Shaw, yeah?
We need Baleba, Anderson, Premier in January. You know, if we got Saudi, we would get them too, wouldn't we? We'd get them too. Like
but the thing is, though, like Sheikh Jassim, yeah, when there was negotiations with Sheikh Jassim and the Glazers when they were up for sale, right? There was so much negotiation. Ramona has tweeted coming out that they're still going into negotiation. I think they quoted the price for the whole club to be for sale is like around 7 or 8 billion because Chelsea's club was sold for 6 billion or 5 around that.
No, it wasn't. It was 2 billion.
2 billion was it?
2.4 billion.
2.4. So obviously ours is going to be at least double, so around the 6 to 8 mark. And they eventually it broke down and they just gave up. So it's not going to be an easy. Even if this was true, it's not going to be an easy.
Do you know why it could be different this time?
What do you reckon?
Well, it might not be different, but the Glazers have already sold 1.3 billion of their shares. They've already sold it to Ratcliffe. So they've already sold 1.3 billion. So it lowers the price. The problem is, and the reason why Qatari didn't buy us was because we also had to pay £1 billion of debt, whereas the Qataris are saying we'll pay 6 billion, but then we'll also pay the debt off, which is $1 billion. We're not going to pay 7 billion and pay the debt off. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what the thingy. Oh my days, John. Oh, right at this point, who owns the majority shares of United? Ratcliffe is the single human with the most shares in Manchester United. The Glazers obviously own the majority because they're a family. They own each one of them. Well, I think the woman might have sold her shares, and there might be someone else that sold their shares. But the ones that do, they all own a certain percentage of it. Do you see what I'm saying? And that overall, they own 51%. I think of Man United. Ratcliffe owns, I think, 29%. I think he bought another 4% a couple months back.
But the thing is, with United, so obviously Ratcliffe has come in. They were financially they were financially struggling. Ratcliffe's come in. He's helped steady the ship for the Glazers, right? He's obviously taken responsibility in footballing operations, right? So the Glazers don't get much of the flack. Now, if they continue to make a lot of money and the Glazers are also benefiting and stuff like that, I don't see the reason on why they would want to sell in it. But if they do sell eventually, then that's fair play. But bro. Bro, I'm telling you, with these ownerships, it's that if we do get those ownerships, everything is going to be done so quickly. Everything will be done so quickly. With Ineos, it's like a drag, bro. Everything's dragging. It takes. I know we're in the slumps, but
I understand why they have to take time. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just everything's baby steps, bro, and we can't be taking baby steps with other teams, innit? Like, do you get me?
Because the other teams are ahead of us right now. Liverpool could potentially go into 21, so we ain't got time, bro.
And Man City are in a Champions League as well, so they might win a Champions League. Liverpool also in
they win the Champions League this season.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is that they're still in Champions. It's still an opportunity. We've not been in Champions League since what? Ten Hag?
Yeah, and even that got knocked out of group stages. We haven't been in the new format, which I'm already excited for us when we're in the new format. Bihos, just out of interest, bro, who has said 2 out of 4 Glazers? I know the woman. I don't know if she sold her share. I know the woman. I think it might be the daughter or maybe the sister. She wanted to sell. She wanted to full sell of Man United. I believe it was Joel Glazer that said he didn't want to full sell, and he pretends he cares about Man United. He don't give a fuck about Man United.
He's jarring that Joel Glazer.
He's the only one of the Glazers that actually goes to Man United. No, not goes to Man United game, but actually is involved in Man United. Like, he's always asking about how's the club doing, etc. But he don't give a fuck about Man United, bro. He cares more about the dollar. Do you see what I'm saying? And Chester Derby.
Yeah, he's what's going to hold the club back, bro. That Joel Glazer guy, and he seems to have quite a lot of power. And you mentioned about how Ralph Rangnick and him and Ralph had a meeting, and then he left that in when he said we need a proper rebuild. I need to get rid of the majority, everyone. So Joel Glazer, he's the guy that's holding this club back as well as an ownership. So if these links are true, and there is a bit of momentum, and then hopefully we do sell, then it's very good news. It's very good news. No one can complain about that. We'll just have to wait and see. Ineos will still be in charge, and then these UAE guys will hold the majority of the shareholders. But we still need to wait for news in it. We still need to wait on what the latest is. Do you get me? Because like that guy did say, that Turkey guy, it might not be true in it. So it's like a 50-50. So you got to wait and see. But I promise you, yeah, if this is actually true, yeah, because I'm someone who's very not pessimistic here, but cautious. I'm a very cautious person in general, right? But if there's any bit of truth to it, bro, forget wearing the clothing. I'm going to be doing backflips.
The Glazers, yeah. And I know some Tin Pot Club fan might disagree, of like some shitty club like Reading. But the Glazers are the worst owners in the history of any sport, of any football, anything. There is no ownership in the history of sport that have ever taken out 2 billion, yeah, not 200 million, not 20 million, not even fucking 1 billion, 2 billion. Ahmed, do you know how much 2 billion is in 20 years? They are, bearing in mind as well, they didn't buy Man United, they stole Man United. Let's have it right. All these rival fans do the fucking, it's their club, they can do what they want. They didn't buy Man United, they stole us. They never fucking put a penny into it. They put a loan out in the club's name and bought the club with the loan. Doesn't make fucking sense. It's now, bearing in mind, it's now illegal to do that. You can't do that. Imagine you take a loan out and then pay off the loan with the club you buy the loan with. Now the club has got the debt. The club has to pay the debt because they put the loan out in the club's name. They never bought Man United. They stole Manchester United. They got lucky by an opportunity. And they were never billionaires, by the way, before they turned up to Man United. We made them billionaires. We made the Glazers billionaires. They were never billionaires until they turned up to Manchester United. Yeah? The Glazers, £2 billion they took out of Manchester United Football Club. Yeah, they should be arrested and held for their crimes against humanity, for that football, for that stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? And listen, there's not one other franchise, yeah, that has ever had 2 billion taken out of it by an ownership. Not one. So don't ever let anyone tell you, yeah, the Glazers, because the Glazers spent money. Oh, but they spend more money than this team, and they spent more money. What else do you want? Don't ever let anyone feel like you're. Don't ever let anyone try to gaslight you that the Glazers are good owners, because they're not. They're the worst owners in the history of football, in the history of sport. There's not a ownership ever of a sports franchise that has done that. And then, as I say, I don't care what some real talk. Do you know how much Newcastle were bought for? No, forget that. Chelsea were bought for 2.4 billion. The Glazers took 2 billion out of Man United over 2 years, 20 years, 2 decades.
They pretty much bought Chelsea, innit?
Yeah, pretty much bought Chelsea with money. They could have just bought Chelsea. I mean, the same year, no, like 2 years, a year before or something, right? Abramovich fucking bought them. You see what I'm saying? And they were much cheaper. They could have just bought Chelsea. Do you know why they bought Man United? Because they're the richest club in the world, mate, the biggest club on the planet.
Yeah, we make a ridiculous amount. Bro, the revenue that we make and the shirt sales is correct. Bro, I've said it for ages. The only team that can chat to Man United in terms of commercial value and revenue, yeah, is Real Madrid. Only Madrid. That's the only club. Only Madrid. And second is United. Bro, the amount of money that this club makes, the fans that we have globally, yeah, from everywhere, where no matter how bad we are on the pitch, we're never going to die as a club, innit? We're never going to die. Do you get it? We're never going to die, bro. There's always going to be...
You'll never let us die.
Yeah, 100%. Bro, we're too big, yeah, to ignore, for people to ignore us, innit, bro? People are still making headlines about us. Bro, if these guys do buy Man United, you see the amount of newspaper articles that these guys will make and the amount of attention that Man United will get. Bro, deep the attention that we was getting just by negotiation with Sheikh Jassim during that saga, yeah. Everyone was getting... Bro, everyone was scared.
What else are they doing the other day? Oh, yeah, our training ground hasn't got fucking laundry. Our training ground hasn't got laundry. Hasn't got a fucking laundry machine. Big news, big headline. Oh, our training ground hasn't got laundry. We sell, we generate. This is why we're the biggest. That's why I don't care how many. I do care how many trophies they will win, but they can win as many trophies as they want. They will never be the biggest club in England. Never. They just can't. They can't ever get that grasp of Man United because no one can ever get it. Man City can never be bigger than Arsenal, no matter how much trophies they win, because they can't get the grasp of it, let alone Man United. Yeah, bruv. If any other football club got 2 billion taken out of it and got what Man United, the treatment Man United have had these last 20 years, or you can say 12 years, because since Woodward came in, overspending, fucking not doing enough, not really, overspending, shit selling, not getting the performances on the pitch, etc., etc. They would have gone bust. They would have gone bust. I don't think Chelsea got sold for 4 billion. Let me go type up, but I don't think they did. But they would have gone bust. We are the biggest club in England by an absolute country mile. No one even comes close. Do you see what I'm saying? And if it were, I blame the horse race. Do you get what I'm saying? Listen, as much as Fergie, this is why I do say, as much as Fergie is legenda, you can never say a bad thing about the guy. Yeah. Just have it right. He's played a part in the downfall of Man United. As much as he played the part in the upbringing of Man United, he played a part in the downfall of United. The David Moyes thing, the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thing, and the fucking most important thing, he had an argument with someone over fucking horse semen. Like, what we doing here? And then the owners left. Do you see what I'm saying? And then what was fucking mad is he was supposed to retire a year before that anyways. Crazy. Let me see how much did Chelsea get bought for? Oh, it was 4 billion. No, you're right. No. It was 2 billion. It was 2 billion. It was 2 billion. I'm right. It was 2.5 billion, but there was an additional promise, which I'm not going to get into because it's not a Chelsea show, that their owners had to spend £1 billion of 1.75 billion to invest in the team. Obviously, in terms of like, they want a better stadium. They want a bigger stadium, don't they? That's what it was. It wasn't a promise to that, and they are trying to keep up that promise. But in general, it was 2.4 billion. The 2.5 billion, that was the sale of the football club. Do you get what I'm saying? But that he was because Abramovich put a clause in the contract of their football club that they weren't allowed to extract money from the football club unless they spent £1 billion in transfer fees, which is why you saw in the first 2 summers they spent £1 billion. They just went out ham because they knew they couldn't extract money out of the football club until they spent £1 billion. So that was the loophole. Do you see what I'm saying? They spent £1 billion and now they could do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Sir Alex Ferguson protected the Glazers. Facts. They aren't even clever businessmen. They have unexplored revenues. Do you get what I'm saying?
They pay him money in it, so you can't really expect him to do much, bro. Do you get it? But they pay him a lot of money, and like obviously he's a massive bro. He's pretty much the reason why we have so much success. So I don't really expect Fergie. Like he shouldn't have the responsibility to get United back after his retirement. That should be left to the ownership, innit? So you can say that he played a part, but I wouldn't try and point fingers at a man like Fergie, innit? So like he's done his thing, It's now, the job, because bro, he recommended David Moyes, but the Glazers are the ones that listen to him. They're supposed to be the ones that are footballing people, which they're not. So why listen to Fergie in the first place, innit? So like, bro, like you can even say, didn't Ineos cut his finance as well? They cut his finance, I'm pretty sure, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And everyone was like, "Oh, you're a disgrace." I remember going to football training the next day, and someone was saying to me, "Your football club's a disgrace, disgusting." And I thought, and then Liverpool top, and I said, "You do know your club put your staff in furlough during COVID when they have billionaire owners. You do know that, right?" Why? We were the only football club in the world that pays their legends money. Why the fuck do we pay our legends money? Like, we already paid you, mate. We already fucking paid you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Fergie doesn't need 3 million a fucking year. He doesn't need it.
No, he doesn't.
Maybe his family do, but his grandkids ain't done nothing for Man United. He did. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That type of thing. People trash shit about Ineos, but they've done more for our club than the Glazers. I agree, but I will say one thing. I've done more for Man United than the Glazers. I bought more kits than the Glazers have. So it doesn't. That
shouldn't be the bar, though. That's not
the bar, brother. That's not the bar. Big up though, Sophie. I've done since acquiring the club, so people need to chill. But I do agree. I do think I do quite like Ineos, but the comments between thingy I think need to be demand. I actually thought you'd probably have hamming on them, but I just seen so much discourse, so much lies, and I'm going to do a video lies exposed on Manchester United Football Club. On the Ratcliffe interview, he never said those horrible things. He never said that Amorim gets 3 years. He never said any of that stuff. I'm going to definitely do a video on it. But listen, regardless, the thing with Ineos, is the reason why I would take, as much as I do like Ineos, I would take 1,000% if Ineos were to leave and I would take anything to get the Glazers out. I would do anything. I wouldn't mind the Ineos buying us fully. I just don't think they can. I just don't think he can afford it. I don't think he can give 6 billion. I don't think he's got 6 or 7 billion, as well as what will also have to be on top to build a stadium. I don't think he's got that type of money. I think he's only worth about, like, obviously only worth. I think he's only got like about what was it? Must be it's like 10 to 15 billion or something along those lines.
Yeah, so that's half his money if he was to buy United.
Yeah, exactly. And that's just in assets, bro. That's not as if like he's got 15 billion in the bank. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. Man United are one of the only football clubs though in England that could run itself off the money it makes. Like Man United could buy players, could pay the wages just off shirt sales, sponsorships, everything that we generate. The massive stadium. Old Trafford's a beautiful stadium, by the way. Don't ever let anyone tell you because it's leaking. That doesn't mean it's beautiful. It's absolutely wonderful. Go Old Trafford, please. If you've ever been to Old Trafford, then shut up, mate. Go to Old Trafford. It's absolutely beautiful. The area is beautiful as well. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a hotel next to it, the roads, everything. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, it does need a bit modernising. I'm not going to lie. It does need a bit modernising, like the area. Do you know what I'm saying? But the ground, the outside of the ground,
outside
looks sick. But the fans should never... Could you imagine the top reds the top reds running the ground, bro? Yeah, fucking McTominay back in midfield.
Oh, they'll recall Garnacho. Yeah, they put. Let's bring back Højlund.
No, to be fair, Garnacho's not on their good books anymore. They were booing him against Chelsea, but McTominay, they'll re-sign McTominay, and they'll be like, why is he not Ballon d'Or level? I thought we bought him back, man. He's Ballon d'Or level at Napoli. I thought we were wrong, man. Yeah, I'm saying they would. Listen, they'll never.
They'll bring back Ollie.
Oh yeah, they'll bring back Ollie.
They'll bring back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah.
Who else would what? They'll bring back Rude probably. You know, as an assistant. Bro, they would actually get us relegated to League Two. You know, not even Championship. They'll actually get us relegated. That's why when people are saying, "Oh, the fans should not have a say on anything." Bro.
Yeah, the fact.
What the heck is that, bro?
Hold on. No. The fans from Man United should do. I respect the Real Madrid ultras because what they do is they vote in a president. Like that's what they do in Spain. Not in Spain, but like the top Barcelona do it, and Barcelona are going to sell their soul soon. Trust me. Yeah, I was going to do a video on that fucking Villarreal shit, but I can't be asked. But Barcelona will sell their soul soon, and they will end up getting into so much debt they'll end up selling their soul to an American owner or something along those lines. But that's for another conversation for another day. But Real Madrid, what they do, say with Bayern Munich, the fans own the fans, and it's very, very lucrative set of fans own the club. So what the fans do is they vote in a president, which has obviously been Perez the past 20 years. Man said touchline, no homo, but you look good. Midgard. What the fuck? That's a sick picture though. Midgard. I swear that's like a fucking...
Someone's getting raised up, by the comment section.
Yeah, but listen. Cheers, mate. But honestly, yeah, cheers. I got a good trim. I'm feeling myself in a minute, but do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but listen, none of that homo stuff. Levy's a businessman, though the Glazers not so much. Levy's a smart businessman. Levy
improved the facilities.
Yeah. He invested in the football club to the point where if he was to sell up, or if they were to sell up, he's literally turned Spurs from £100 million football club
to a lot
into a fucking £4 billion football club because they got a £1 billion stadium that they're fucking shitting in fucking events every fucking week. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, they're calm. Do you get what I'm saying? Yo, man, big up to our man, bro. Big up to everyone. Ollie's at the wheel. If they were in charge, Maguire would start every week. If I could bring anyone, I'd love Prime Rooney, best player United ever. It's out of interest. If you could bring one United player back in their prime, or just for like 20, they could play for like 10, 15 years. Who would you bring back? Because do you know what I saw as well? I was watching the Football Terrace yesterday. So Sam, who's your good friend, said Scholes isn't top 10 Premier League midfielders of all time. And he also said Beckham's better than Scholes. So who do you think's better, Beckham or Scholes?
Scholes is a better player than him.
Scholes is better than Beckham. We're Man United fans. Scholes is better than Beckham. Scholes is miles better than Beckham. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, but Beckham didn't look out of place against R9. Scholes would look better than all of them, bruv, because he's better than all of them. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what's mad? Do you know how Liverpool fans are talking about the reason why Mo Salah is better than Hazard is because Hazard said that Salah's better than me. Well, by that logic, have you not heard what Gerrard said about Scholes? About if he was if he was playing in today's game, he would be the best midfielder in the world, hands down. And if he
said he's one of the only players that could do it through different generations.
Exactly.
He's like you try to get close to him, he put the ball off you. If you don't get close to him, he'll just send a long ball. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Paul Scholes would be the player I'd bring back.
If you
we need a midfielder.
If you deep it, like Steven Gerrard is just like
Carrick was better than Gerrard, by the way. Don't care what people tell me.
Bro, Steven Gerrard is just a juiced up Milner. Honestly speaking, that's all he is, bro. He's just a juiced up James Milner.
He's just Bruno Fernandes, just Brexit,
bro. He's just Steven Gerrard. Listen, banter aside, innit? Banter aside. Obviously, Gerrard's a good player, innit? And he was a very good midfielder. But like these Liverpool fans overrate him so much, yeah.
Do you know what it was though? It's because they had nothing else to hold. It's like a little teddy bear. They take to bed at night. They're like, oh, we had Gerrard, but we were shit, but we had Gerrard. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, do you know what's mad is he wasn't even better than Xabi Alonso, and Xabi Alonso played in the same team, but Gerrard, because he scored a penalty, he did score a penalty. Sorry, Gerrard, because he won the penalty, he scored the header. They gas him up for that one final performance. Anyways, who would you say? Anyways, just one player you could.
One player.
To be fair, I take that back. I can't not bring back CR7. It had to be CR7 prime. What, you could have CR7 for the rest of his career? He'd score fucking 600 goals for you over 20 years. It had to be prime CR7. It had to be. I would love Scholesy. It'll be Scholesy because we need a midfielder. Scholesy and Mainoo would bop teams off the park, but then again, you need a runner. You need a labor in there as well to run it, so for them to run. But
I'm taking number 8 Rooney, bro.
Over Ronaldo.
At their best, Ronaldo was better, but Rooney for Man United did more in it. But like, yeah, I'm choosing Rooney.
No, but Ronaldo. You could sign Ronaldo from the start, from like say he was 21, and you could have him to the end of his prime, which was like 33. You have him for 12 years. He'd score you like 500 goals, bro. He'd win you everything.
Oh, Rooney would do that as well.
No, he wouldn't. Rooney would never bag you 500 goals. Rooney played for us at 18 to 30.
He played up top.
Rooney was overrated by United fans.
Oh!
Rooney is overrated by United fans.
No, lock it off.
Rooney is overrated by United fans.
Lock it off. No.
Rooney was overrated by United fans. He was overrated by United fans. No. Rooney was overrated by United fans. Chill. No. Ronaldo is better than Rooney, bro. Everyone here would take Ronaldo. I'm taking Ronaldo and Scholes before I take Rooney.
I'm speechless.
I'm taking Ronaldo and Scholes before I take Rooney.
You can say you can take Ronaldo, but Rooney's overrated. Nah, you have to take it back.
No, I didn't say. I don't think he's overrated. I'm saying United fans overrate him. I don't think he's overrated in general.
Nah, bro.
Where would you rank Rooney in all-time Premier League attackers?
He's better than Aguero. The only attackers that are better.
But yeah,
he is. He's better than Aguero. Top 3.
So who's top 3?
Attackers.
Yeah.
Henry, Ronaldo.
So hold on. You think Rooney's better than Hazard? Is Rooney better than Hazard? Is Rooney better than Bergkamp? By the way, just so you know, I'm letting that slide because Thierry Henry. There's no Thierry Henry prop on this channel, buddy. Yeah, Thierry Henry ain't in top 3 attackers Premier League history. But yeah, I'm letting that one slide.
He's definitely
he's another one who's overrated.
He's definitely top 5. He's definitely top 5.
Rooney,
definitely top 5. Definitely top 5. Definitely.
Ronaldo is the best player to ever played in the Premier League. Firstly, that's by far. Yeah, Ronaldo. If you sign Ronaldo at 21 years of age and you had him for fucking 13 years, for example, till he joined Juve, 34, he would score you 500 plus goals. Rooney would never. Are you trying to say Rooney would get Ronaldo numbers? Do you know how much 500 goals is? For 13 years, it's like 40 goals a season. Rooney never did that once.
Yeah, but that's because but he got 30 in a season as well when he played up top.
All right, but he couldn't get 40. Ronaldo was getting 60 in a season. Ronaldo get double that.
Rooney, yeah. I don't know how many goals he's got right now for Man United. I think he's got around 260.
Yeah,
and he's got over 100 and something assists here. Rooney, if he played as an out and out striker and his goal and his main responsibility was to score goals, that record that he's got of 260, he would double it. It would get doubled. He would get over 400.
Rooney, if he was more selfish, would have about 400 goals. I'm not saying it wouldn't.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not
He's
saying
like
he
similar
wasn't.
to Benzema in a way. He's similar to Benzema.
Yeah, but
Rooney.
Benzema actually got 400 goals, and he also got like he's also
No,
very
but
just
Benzema eventually got the goals because when Ronaldo left, he became the main guy. Do you get it? Rooney allowed Ronaldo to be the main guy. There's the difference. Rooney is more he's not as selfish as Ronaldo. Rooney is more of a team player as well. Rooney makes plays around him better. So Rooney will give you more off the ball, and on the ball, he's dangerous on the ball. Dangerous. Like free kicks. He's a better free kick. Rooney is a better free kick taker than Ronaldo.
Okay, right, we're moving on. We're moving on.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, it's an 100% fan. Sam just hates Scholes. Yeah, Sam hates Scholes because Scholes is better than Gerrard, and he doesn't want to admit it. It's the same way. He's one of those agenda Twitter fans. The same way he hates Hazard. Who's better, Gerrard or Scholes? Everyone here knows Scholes is better. Do you know what it is? Well, do you know this one as well? This is only a debate in England. It's only a debate in England. If you go ask foreign fans, if you go ask Barron in the chat, who's a Madrid fan, if you go ask a Bayern Munich fan, if you go ask a Barcelona fan, do you know what they all say? Paul Scholes. Do you know why? Because they don't value the fucking kick and run merchants that go around slide tackling and give it all the passion. Oh, yeah, Stevie, mate. He's our fucking in all that. He's fucking bossed that, lad. What fucking tackling, that. Fucking... They don't value that. They care about the ballers. And Paul Scholes was a baller. He's also got more ability than Gerrard. You get what I'm saying? He was also more ability than him. Gerrard could never run a game like Scholes. He could never get close to Scholes.
The only thing that Gerrard had over him is tackling. And probably athleticism. That's it.
Steven Gerrard did interview Scholes to be his best player in all the day and age. He did say that. Yeah, underrated was Jason Park, but he was the runner. United facts. Scholes, no debate. I bring Scholes back, but I think it's close to Keane's great. Carrick is also, but yeah, I know we need a midfielder in it, but because of Ronaldo, of how like the levels
Rooney
he
can
was
play
at.
10 or striker. Rooney can play both. He can play anywhere in the attack. Rooney.
Yeah, I saw this, by the way. I'll do this another time. I saw this. About Harry Kane. I don't want him anywhere near Man United Football Club, but I think Ben Jacobs is. I don't see how they spend unless we have a mad summer window, and they, for example, we sell Bear and we have unless they have not unless there's a lot because because FFP resets next season, right? So you have a clean slate for 3 years. So Ineos can put 100 million into their own money into the football club, yeah, right. So they have we will have a lot of money to spend next summer, right? But I just don't see the point of buying Harry Kane if you just bought Sesko. It doesn't make sense to me, and I don't want Harry Kane anyways anywhere near Manchester United Football Club.
Bring Harry Kane at all cost.
Gerrard Gerrard wasn't even better than Carrick. Scholes went from a 10 SS to 6. He wasn't better than Carrick. Okay, Paul Pogba or Gerrard?
Pogba's a better player, bro. What are we doing here, bro?
Who's better, Pogba or De Bruyne?
Pogba. I can go all day with this.
Ahmed knows ball, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, Pogba, listen. There isn't a single midfielder in the world, yeah, or the past ages, yeah, that was as talented as Pogba. No one, bro. You name me a 6'4" guy who can dribble like Neymar, who can pass like Pirlo and Scholes combined, who can shoot like Steven Gerrard and Paul Scholes, and who's built like flipping Yaya.
And also, he's scored in a World Cup final.
Yeah,
he scored in the Europa League final. He's a big game player.
Bro, he was built like Yaya, could dribble like Neymar, could shoot like he's everything in one player. But yeah, bro, listen, there's never good. I promise
there will never ever be a midfielder that more talented than Paul Pogba.
Never,
potentially
never,
up there.
Never. That's never happening.
He absolutely shits all over Steven Gerrard.
Never.
He shits all over him. Yeah, he shits all over Vieira as well. He shits all over all your favorite midfielders. Yeah, and if Man United were a serious football club, this guy would have gone down. If he went Real Madrid, do you know why I know it? It's because if he went Real Madrid, this wouldn't be a debate because he played for us.
Yep.
And his PR went down. Yeah, and everyone just hated him from day one. Look at Florian Wirtz. Look at the PR he's got. Oh, he's got the most off the ball runs.
Fabregas was better than Gerrard. David Silva was better than Gerrard.
That's not even 100%.
Torre was better as well.
Yeah, they're all better than him. Gerrard was bang average. Not bang average, but Gerrard was bang overrated. He was bang overrated. Steven Gerrard was
No,
a
he was
better
listen,
version,
listen.
a Brexit version of Bruno Fernandes. Hero ball,
No, he's clever,
spam
Bruno.
shots. No, have you ever you know the game where he slipped? Have you ever watched that game? Did you watch that?
Yeah,
Have
but
you watched
Gerrard's
that
a
game
big
back?
game player. Bruno isn't though.
Yeah, cool. But Gerrard, have you ever watched that game back? That game where he slipped?
Yeah, the Dumba Bar one.
Yeah, have you ever watched it back? The whole game. Do
Oh,
you know what he does? Do you know what he does the whole game? Do
Watch
you know why they lost that game? It wasn't because of the slip. Because Gerrard is trying to be the hero all game. He just sits there trying to fucking hoof it, trying to fucking shoot. You know how Bruno plays? Just imagine how Bruno plays and imagine him in Gerrard's skin. That's what he was doing all game. I think he must have had about 4 or 5 shots that game. Literally.
Yeah, but touchdown. You know what they'll say though? Fergie wanted him. They'll say
Gerrard
Fergie
was not bang average. I don't think he's bang average. He's bang
yeah,
average.
that one's that one. But they'll say, bro. They'll say that that Fergie wanted him. If Gerrard was if Skull, what they'll say is that you had Skulls, but you still tried to get Pog.
That makes
Gerrard.
no sense.
Do you get it?
That makes no sense though.
Yeah, it's a horrible.
That makes no sense, does it? Do you know what I'm saying? Because you can play them both together.
I think
you can play 3 midfielders, mate.
Bro, I think Liverpool fans, yeah. There's obviously the minority who know ball, and a shout out to them in it. They know who I'm talking about. But for the majority, their talent ID is actually horse shit. They think
Liverpool fans, their IQ stinks. Their football IQ, majority of their football IQ stinks.
They think Hazard is not as good as Salah. They think Salah is comfortably better, and then they're saying that Gerrard.
But they go, he's better to watch. So you mean your eyes are telling you he's better? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what Sam said? Do you know what Sam said? Sam goes, by that logic, Ben Arthur's better than Zidane. I said, what? Ben Arthur's better. Your eyes. I think you need to get new glasses, mate. Your eyes are telling you Ben Arthur's better than Zidane. You need your eyes checked up, mate. Next time you see the dentist, mate, or the eye doctor. You know what I'm saying? Touchdown, Pogba or Rodri. Easiest question on my fucking life.
Bro, watch the Euros or watch the Nations. I don't know which one.
Bro, Rodri got dog-ragged by Kobe Mainoo, bro. Pogba dog-ragged him, Kroos, Gundogan, all in 1 Euros, bro. No.
You see what Pogba did to Toni Kroos as well? He cooked him.
Yeah.
Germany versus France, bro. And France versus Spain. Go watch it. Pogba ragdolled both their midfielders, innit? Pogba
had 3 good seasons at United.
Yeah, his first season was good. The second season was good.
His second season weren't that good. His first season was good. His second season was decent. His third season was very well. I wouldn't say very good, but his numbers were unreal.
Yeah.
And
that was when Oli joined in at halfway.
The Oli season, was it the COVID year? He was our best player. Him, Bruno, and it might be someone else I'm forgetting. Him and Bruno were our best players. Bruno obviously got the ridiculous numbers.
Is that when Pogba was
when Pogba went left wing, innit? Pogba went left wing for that. Yeah, he started. Remember, he had COVID at the start of the season. He was shit. He was stinking out the gaff, and then he came back and he was unreal for about 4 months. Got injured, came back, scored against AC Milan, knocked them out of the quarterfinal. The only problem is he was bad in the final, which he shouldn't have. A player of his quality and a player that has been in their moments, he should have been able to turn up in that final against Villarreal, but he was awful in it. Just like KDB though, for a long time I thought he was overrated. I appreciate he's good, but yeah, KDB's unreal, isn't it? KDB's miles better than Gerrard. Not even close. No, it's not even close. Not even fucking close. KDB's miles clear of Gerrard. But KDB is like Gerrard, but if Gerrard was miles better. Like they both love spamming the ball. They both love trying to play hero. They both love shooting. Do you get what I'm saying? KDB's just better. KDB's just better than him. None of them could ever lace Paul Pogba's boots. None of them could. Anyways, this has got a mad off fucking topic. There's supposed to be an emergency meeting here, lads. Kay's not back, coming back to the Prem. He's on 450 bags a week. That's euros, though, isn't it? Which is about 350, I imagine. 380 something. Yeah. Have to remember this back when Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes played there. It was only mainly 4-4-2. Nobody dared change formation. They should have played a diamond and dropped Lampard and played Carrick at the base.
Lampard or Gerrard?
Both fucking bang overrated, isn't they? They're both bang overrated, though. I remember my granddad used to always say that Lampard, he never used to like anyone else scoring. It always had to be him. Always had to be him that he scored. Both bang overrated. I don't rate both of them. I think they're both. I'd probably edge it Lampard because of the trophies, the big moments. I think they were both overrated. Bear in mind, by the way, Lampard was playing as a striker a lot of the time, linking up with Drogba. They're both playing up front, and then Drogba became maybe not link up with Drogba actually, but Drogba became the first striker that started doing the single number 9, and then he would bring Lampard would be the guy that he'd run off him. Lake runs into the box and all this stuff. Could never talk on my ballers. Do you get what I'm saying? Could never
What are you saying though about
ballers.
this? Now the thing is, yeah, like, what would you rate? So what would you rate Ineos's time at United so far out of 10? Because I'm intrigued. Because when I was making my video yesterday,
on the pitch, 4. I'll tell you why. The FA Cup, we were all saying Ten Hag should have been sacked. They kept him. He won the FA Cup. We should have got Champions League football that year. If he had bought a serious striker, we would have got Champions League football that year. I'll go 3. I'll go 3 on the pitch. Overall, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Because I think their recruitment's been good. I think what they've done. I think it just needs to translate now onto the pitch, which I think they just need to get a manager in. And I think if you get a good manager in with his squad, I think you even agree with that. If you get a good manager in with his squad, it will, and then people will start respecting them. Because we'll be challenging for the Champions League. We'll be challenging for the
if they hire the right guy, and then
if
they hire the right guy, yeah.
So I'm saying. So you rate the players they've signed, like Mazraoui, Euro, and Bumo, etc.
Yeah, we've signed some good players in it, but
they also kept Ahmed. Ten Hag wanted to loan Ahmed out, and they also kept him, gave him a new deal. You know, you rate. Do you know what I'm saying? So they've done good things.
Yeah, they gave him a new deal.
Rodri wasn't even better than Fabio and Donnarumma. Do you know what's mad as well? You know Paul Pogba. Yeah? This guy internationally is unfucking believable. Yeah, Paul Pogba, World Cup 2014, young player of the tournament. Euro 2016, one of the best players at the tournament. I don't know if he got into the Euros team of the year, but I know team of the tournament. Sorry, but I know they got to the final, lost to Portugal. Remember the Ronaldo game where Ronaldo was on the touchline. Liverpool fans think Szoboszlai is world class.
Nah, he's
and in 2018 World Cup, he was the best player at the tournament other than Hazard. Do you get what I'm saying? Who would you say the worst striker to play for us has been? I think that one's very, very easy.
Oh, Weghorst or Højlund. Højlund, actually. Probably Højlund.
Yeah, not Weghorst. At least Weghorst brought others into play.
Yeah,
Weghorst did something. Do you get what I'm saying? Højlund was just shit.
Yeah.
Although Weghorst, I don't rate him.
Weghorst was
He was the best one since Fergie.
Who would you say the best striker is? Probably between it's probably Ibra.
Well, you would say Ibra over
Ibra was better than Ronaldo, yeah.
Martial.
Martial, I think he was much better off the left. But I would say Ibra was as a striker. I would say our best forward, our best attacker was Martial, but our best striker was Ibra. That's what I would say. Martial was our best forward post Ferguson.
Pogba wasted his career coming to United. Should have went to Madrid. He would have been the GOAT convoys. The best match was Czech Republic against Holland. Euro 2004. Anything else is not an opinion. It's a fact. I can't lie, brother. I have no idea what game that was, bro. Touchline. Let's change subject. What do you think? What do you think? Lemon's getting called Schmeichel in disguise. He's getting called Baby Courtois. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, you Schmeichel in disguise. Because we're starving, bro. We're starving because we've had absolute terrible goalkeepers, clowns in goal, Bayenda and Onana. We haven't had a good goalkeeper since De Gea, who, as much as I thought De Gea should have left, Onana was so bad, he made me appreciate De Gea in his last season. And De Gea's passing was terrible. De Gea was so bad on the ball. Do you get what I'm saying?
De Gea was bad. Not only that, yeah, but he was also trash at claiming crosses. He's so weak. He's so weak when it comes to claiming crosses. At least with this guy, yeah, he's showing some positive signs that hopefully he can carry on doing what he's doing. And he doesn't seem like a goalkeeper that's weak physically as well. De Gea, for as tall as De Gea was, you know, he was proper skinny, you know. Look at Donnarumma's frame. Have you seen Donnarumma's frame?
Nah, I'm sorry, bruv. I have to pull this one up. I have to pull this up, bro. I have to pull this up, bro. This is a disgrace of a comment. Pogba was only good in the Serie A. The pace is a snail's pace compared to the Prem. Whilst I agree with that, he was good in the Prem though. You're acting as if he couldn't perform in the Prem. How can Paul Pogba of his talent fail in the Prem? Have you seen the size of the guy? He's fucking massive. He's fucking massive. You can't body him off the ball. And Declan Rice said he's the hardest opponent. I think he was one of the hardest midfielders he ever played against was Paul Pogba. He said he couldn't get near him. He said, and then when you did get near him, you couldn't get the ball with him because he's so strong. That is a lie.
He cooked Dembele as well. I remember that against Tottenham when he cooked.
Paul Pogba, Højlund's different. Paul Pogba's turned up in Euros, World Cups, Champions Leagues, etc. Premier League, Europa League, any tournament you name, Paul Pogba's been there. He's won 2 international tournaments, etc., etc. That's
And you know that
£390,000.
you know how he obviously helped us beat Europa League in the fight against Ajax, but you know the running to when we lost on pens. It was his goal that helped us go to the final against AC Milan. Do you remember when they accused him of doping? Do you remember that game against AC
That was
Milan?
against Roma, innit? No, that was one. I swear, I thought it was
AC
against
Milan.
Roma. Yeah, I know. He scored against AC Milan. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he come off the bench because he just returned from injury and come off the bench.
Yeah,
Scored straight
and
away.
he cooked on the left. He was cooking, bro.
This thing as well, yeah, was hilarious. Yeah, the reason why that England generation didn't work was because of the fact how selfish someone like Lampard was. He wouldn't sacrifice himself for the greater good of the English team, whereas Scholes would have gone. Scholes was playing left mid.
Left mid, yeah.
Playing left mid. He would have just said, "All right, cool, I'll play left mid." Lampard would never do that. Lampard was like, "No, I have to play where I want. I want to be scoring goals." It would never have worked because you also had Rooney would have done that. It would have been better to put Rooney in the 10, play Michael Owen up top, and have another striker, whoever the other striker would have been. You could find another striker from that era. Do you get what I'm saying? And put Rooney in the 10 and play Gerrard, Carrick, and Scholes as a midfield base.
That's way more balanced as well.
Yeah, way more balanced. Do you get what I'm saying? But they had to fit him in. It's the same with Jude Bellingham now. You're going to get it the same with Jude Bellingham. You're going to get the same thing with Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham, he's got to play because he plays for Real Madrid. He's Real Madrid's best player. No, he's not, by the way. But he's Real Madrid's best player. You get what I'm saying?
What are your thoughts of him? Because I think he's massively overrated.
He's overrated. Yeah, he's overrated. Even Barron's a Real Madrid fan, don't rate him. He said he's not Real Madrid level. He said he's inconsistent. No, overrated is Crimson. Lampard was world class. You have to admit that. Yeah.
Listen, Lampard, yeah, was Lampard, yeah. If we're being honest, was what he thrived in. He was very good at it. You know, arriving late in the box, scoring goals. His passing was decent as well. He had a decent pass on him. He could strike a ball. But if we're comparing him to the likes of Scholes and Steven Gerrard, they had way more to their game, and Scholes could actually control the game. Whereas with Lampard in the final third, he cooked. But to be honest, if Paul Scholes played that role that Lampard did, he'll also get mad numbers. Do you get it? If Scholes did Lampard's role and his job was to solely score goals and assist, his numbers would be massive. It would increase drastically. So what Lampard, listen, Lampard is, Frank Lampard is only in that conversation with Gerrard and Scholes because of his numbers. That's it.
It was 4, Baron. Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Kante or Pogba.
Pogba. They're two different players.
Bro, allow it, bro. Allow it. The guy can pass
one of the best performances I've ever seen from Pogba was that performance against Switzerland.
Kante was, do you know what it was? Kante was Robin. No, Kante was Pogba's Robin. Pogba was Batman and Kante was Robin. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's a decent analogy.
That's what I'm saying. Like Kante complimented him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, very well.
Matuidi as well when he played in that World Cup. Matuidi,
yeah, they did the running for him.
Yeah,
but there's a reason why they did the running for him because he was the better player. He was a superior football player.
Of course,
that's why they did the running for him. You get what I'm saying? You wouldn't do a running for someone if they're not better than you. That's why Benzema did the running for or did the facilitating for Ronaldo because he knew Ronaldo was better than him.
Of course, yeah, of course, yeah, of course. It's the same what Benzema did for Ronaldo as well, facilitate for him.
It's true. Giggs is another one. All of our legends are very underrated. Pair of them.
Ryan Giggs was quality.
Yeah, Ryan Giggs is another one. But he got, look at his numbers and he played 800 games. There's a reason he played 800 games, mate. Reason.
That's why he's got
13 league titles. He could give Arsenal starting 11 one Premier League each, and he'd still have more than all of them. Hold that. The guy was elite, bruv. And bruv, it's amazing how these professional footballers rate these players, but you know what I mean? Fucking LFC Owen 7 on fucking on Twitter doesn't rate him, or Don Hassam doesn't rate him. Anyways, Jude was the best in the world by a country mile up until January 2024. That 4 months he played for us, he's the best player in the world, but since then he's been consistent. Kante or Pogba, a cardio machine or a gold mine. Exactly, bro. Like Kante's decent, isn't it? But do you get what I'm saying? He was better off the ball antics. Like he's off the ball stuff that he
Kante was underrated on the ball, you know. He could actually carry the ball in it. So
he could carry the ball, but he wasn't a good passer. He wasn't good at shooting. He wasn't press resistant. He couldn't pop the ball. He couldn't start dictating play, etc. He couldn't do them type of things. He was good at carrying the ball.
He had moments of that. He had moments of that, but that's not what he was known for. In he is quality at tackling, bro, and covering ground. He was unbelievable. Yeah, off the ball, I don't think I've seen a better player like him off the ball. Ridiculous player.
Yeah, facts, man. Facts.
100%.
Anyways, who's live? Because we're going to redirect. Make sure you lot all stay there. Make sure you lot all stay there. I don't want to see anyone leaving the chat. Smash a like button up, people. Hit the sub button up as well.
Come on.
Because we are going to do customization. There we go.
Oh, Algeria.
We are going to go wrap up to. We're gonna redirect to. In fact, we'll redirect to AN Sports. He's
Paul
live.
Pogba is injured again.
Is it? Yeah, no, he's been injured though. He hasn't come back yet.
No, but like he's saying, he's suffering a strain in his right thigh. His first game for Monaco will take longer than expected. For that guy.
Yeah, man. So no, I don't rate him. Jude's one of the best players that I've ever rated him. Yeah, anyways, big up to everyone though. Smash the like button, hit the sub button up, turn those post notifications. Make sure you subscribe to Ahmed as well. What's your channel, bro? Shout your channel out, bro.
Ahmed United TV. We're gaining a bit of momentum on that channel, and slowly but surely we're streaming a bit more often, making some more pre-recorded videos. And yeah, me and Touchline will always be collabing. Big up for him for inviting me on. And road to 2K for both of us, isn't it? We're growing this together, and then we're cooking, man. Look at that, bro. Hopefully, we'll have more subscribers than Man City Stadium, innit? That's not going to be difficult. And yeah, bro.
I've already got more subscribers than they've got fans, so yeah, I mean. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna redirect to AN Sports. Make sure you hit with a subscribe and a like button as well. I don't know if I'll be live tonight. I've got a video I'm gonna do a video soon. But I will be probably live tomorrow. I might do foot champs as well tomorrow, lads. So yeah, big up to every single one of you.
That's gonna be
make sure that like button up. Yeah. Listen, I've been feeling shit about FIFA recently, but then last night, changed my formation, bought in Modric, bought in Leao. Leao's fucking unreal on FIFA, by the way. Oh my days. No wonder why everyone fucking rates him, bro, because he's sick on FIFA.
Do you know who I can't stand? Bro, if she's watching this, yeah, that Diani or whatever her name is, or Pina, yeah, I cannot stand.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I remember I swear I packed her when she was 16k. I used her in an SBC, I'm pretty sure. And then fucking all the pros started using her and saying how good she was. But anyways, we'll discuss that another time because I'll do a FIFA stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bless up though. Big up to every one of you lot.
Big up the chat.
I'm out with you. Peace. What formation are you rocking? 4-4-2 with two CDMs.
Everyone's rocking that. Everyone's rocking that.
Yeah, it's balling out, mate. Anyways, big up to everyone. I'm out, people. Peace.